What is going on, guys, and welcome to a new video. And as with most new bossing releases, I've been playing the game a little bit more, and with the release of the Kerapac, the first front of the Elder Gowars dungeon, been trying to kill that boss over the last couple of days since release, and oh boy, I've been having an absolutely fantastic time doing it. I think that it's been such a good boss. The implementation, the execution has just been really, really well done. Just definitely deserved all the hype up to it, and I'm just really happy that it's met and exceeded kind of my expectations for the Nodon front. The time warp ability within Kerapac itself is just great fun to use and utilize and try and optimize around. I think the main meta for most people at the moment is probably just using it before an ultimate, and that will most likely stay consistent, but I think there's probably a lot of optimization around how we can use it in P4 to speed up that phase and make sure that we basically have good coverage of defensive abilities whilst doing kind of maximum damage. So I've been playing around with how I can use it with devotion, playing around with how I can use it with reflect and revenge to try and get some revenge stacks whilst inside a Cade, and also inside a Death Swiftness. You've also got times where you can get a relentless proc when you actually use time warp, so you can just do huge adrenaline dumps. It's just really, really cool, and the combinations of different rotations that you can do, I think, will kind of continue to adapt. On screen at the moment, you can see me killing the boss. This was my 100th kill, and it was actually PB at 6:13. Relatively happy with that time now. Got it down to 6 minutes. I would like to get it sub 6 minutes, and then I would be pretty happy with that consistent. As a consistent time, I have seen people doing it in sub 5, but I just don't think that I have the skill level to do that, and it just looks extremely risky to go for those kills, because you basically have to try and not use too many defensives, and I'm quite enjoying actually having to use defensives in the kill. It's a different style of PVM, especially towards P4. But yeah, we're going to jump into the loot so far. On screen at the moment, I will have a picture of the only drop that I got. Unfortunately, I missed the video clip for it, but it was a Scripture of Jazz drop. So that was pretty nice to get in the hard mode. I have had a few other drops in the normal mode as well. I got 2 concentrated blasts back to back really early on, which was super lucky. So I sold those for 350 mil each. And I also got another Scripture of Jazz, which I decided to keep and test out. So yeah, that was within 100 normal mode kills, which I did within a couple of hours of release. And then obviously the next day moved into the hard mode once I had done that 100 normal mode kills. But yeah, without further ado, we'll jump to the loot. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, so here we are on the outside of the Kerapac entrance. Thought this would be a good place to reveal the loot, and as you can see, it's all in my inventory. So without further ado, we'll pop it all into the price checker. We've also got the Scripture of Jazz in there, which was our one unique drop from the hard mode from 100 kills. And you can see the total loot comes to around 170 mil, 168 mil. So that comes out to roughly, 1.7 mil per kill doing hard mode. Now, a lot of this, some of this will go down in value, but a lot of it I think will hold its value, particularly, the alchemical stuff, the Orcalcum salvage, the 5 battle staffs, all of that's going to hold its value. There was a reasonably large sink in the game for, soul runes and adrenaline crystals and also Hydrox bolt tips. So these are going to come down a bit in price, but hopefully they should maintain most of the value. So this should be a relatively reflective and accurate price check, for 100 kills, in a couple of months' time. And yeah, we did end up selling the Scripts of Jazz for 72 mil, which puts our total loot up to 240 mil across the 100 kills. Now, I have spent a large amount on supplies, bolts, Grimwald pages, and all that kind of stuff. So in terms of profitability, it hasn't been too profitable per hour. It's taken a lot of time to learn the boss, but I've had an absolute, blast doing this. I do have some of the troves as well. Now I don't have 100 of the Elder tier 2 troves, so what I'll do is I'll just head over to the bank, quickly grab those troves, and then we'll do an opening of those. So I've got some tier 1, some tier 2. I did actually open some up that I had originally, so I think I've got about 60 troves, so we'll see what the additional loot on top of this is. Okay, so we're here at Wars. Probably going to need some bank space to bank all this stuff. I've got a look at the dwarves on, don't know whether that's going to help everything. We'll start with the tier 1s and just see. I'm going to open these up pretty quickly, and then we can just do a price check. So I think it was was it 37 of these? Probably should have checked that earlier on. So what have we got? So we've got stink shroom spores, 50 extreme ranging potions. That's pretty cool. You know, a couple of gems. We've got some super restores, mahogany planks. So it's, you know, a bit of salvage. It's a lot of various different skilling supplies, which is quite nice to see. You know, royal dragon leather flax, some extreme magics. That's quite nice for herb lore. So we'll nothing too amazing out of that one, but we'll pop all of that. Actually, let's just do a quick price check. That was what, 37-ish of those. So 1.5 million loot plus a few untradables. And then let's just pop all those in there, and we'll get the tier 2 ones out. Hopefully these will be a little nicer to us. I think you can get an onyx from these, so that would be quite cool. Again, looks like it's pretty similar in terms of loot. We'll just open these up nice and quickly again. So that was another 27 of the tier 2s, and yeah, it looks pretty similar in terms of the drops that have come out of it. Obviously we've got some of the Dragonkin bones there, 300k cash. Let's have a look. So the total price checker of that is 1.3 mil. So slightly better overall on average in terms of versus the tier 1, but you know, it's not a huge amount of GP per kill. You know, you're looking at, what's that, like 13k per kill extra for the tier 2s. So obviously if you get an onyx, that would be bumped up. So let's say we got one onyx in this. Oh, hang on, that was only 27 of them, so it's a bit more than 13k extra per kill. Let's have a look. So we got 1.3 mil in 27. So it's like 50k-ish per kill for these without one of the onyx drops. So yeah, not too bad. Probably worth bringing the ring switch if you don't need the inventory spot, but probably debatable whether, you know, it's better off having a look at the dwarves on you. My guess is for now it's probably better to have the look at the dwarves, and then when we upgrade our ring to a tier 4 ring, which will come with the other bosses, I assume, then probably swapping over to that so you get the effect of, you know, higher luck and also, you know, the upgrading of the chests as well. Well, yeah, that is going to be it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Please do, you know, leave your feedback, comments in the comment section. And if you have any, you know, requests, if you're interested in a guide, obviously I had the clip at the start which was kind of sped up, but if you're interested in a more in-depth guide for each of the phases, and I guess probably particularly P4, I can go through what I'm doing at the moment, which has helped me kind of speed up kills, because it was quite a nice P4 that I had in that clip. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.